Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Professor Rao here and welcome to Let's Crack the Interviews channel, and today let's talk about IELTS, in short IELTS. What's IELTS all about and what's IELTS understanding for beginners and what are the various categories of IELTS and how to prepare for IELTS and so on and so forth. What is IELTS? In short, IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. It's a language testing system in English, and it assesses your English language skills in terms of spoken and written communication. And it has 4 modules, and it assesses your listening, writing, reading and speaking competency and capabilities of your English language communication in the particular test. IELTS test is owned by British Council and IDP Australia, and these are the two organizations conduct these tests across the world, and anyone above the age of 16 can take IELTS. IELTS is taken 4 times a month. What's the frequency? It's being conducted 4 times a month, and IELTS tests can be taken 4 times a month, and test dates and test centers you can identify and find out from IELTS website, and that book for your nearest test center and on the choices to date of your preference. Check your category before you register for the exam. IELTS is being conducted in 2 categories, academic and general training. And academic test is being taken by the people who would like to go for higher studies and doing any course in countries where the English is the primary language of communication. General training IELTS test is being taken for immigration and for PR purposes. Please register 1 month in advance so that you'll have an opportunity of getting your nearest center and your time frame. What are 2 categories of IELTS? IELTS is being conducted in 2 types, academic and general. Academic is for the higher education purposes and into undertaking any course in the English speaking countries, which is warranted by the universities and the institutions of your study. General training is taken for jobs and permanent residency purposes, or migrating to Australia, UK, Canada, New Zealand, and also IELTS is accepted widely in 80% of the USA institutions. What IELTS assesses? IELTS assesses your skills on listening, writing, reading and speaking. In short, they are called LWRS skills. They are predominantly the important component of English communication. Any testers for that matter, TOEFL, IELTS and GRE, GMAT, these are the 4 components of English communication being tested. In IELTS, listening tests duration is 40 minutes, writing 60 minutes, reading 60 minutes and speaking 12 to 15 minutes. And speaking test is being conducted on the same day or 7 days before or after the test date. Whereas listening, writing, reading test is conducted at a stretch. So 2 hours and 15 minutes, so 2 hours and 40 minutes you need to be available at a stretch and complete these 3 parts or modules of IELTS test. And speaking as possible, they try to accommodate and complete on the same day, else they give you a revised day to you. Test time is 2 hours 55 minutes, friends, and listening and speaking test is the same for general and academic module. For academic module, writing and reading is slightly varies because there will be a little intensity in terms of complexity and length of the passages and way you need to write in a formal and informal context and so on. Let's see what it is. Listening. Listening is a 40 minutes test, consists of 40 questions. And it has 4 sections in order of difficulty, easiest to difficult transition. Listening test consists of conversation in day-to-day life, on education setting, or a monologue where someone gives you a speech and on a particular topic of academic or social context, and you need to understand and comprehend and write and answer the questions. Do write your answers into question booklet first, and simultaneously you process of listening and audio as well as writing answers on the question booklet should happen simultaneously. So you need to be alert and you need to be attentive. Each recording is played only once, friends. So you need to be extremely cautious and vigilant and attentive rather. You get 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. So listening test per se is 30 minutes, and we have extra 10 minutes to transfer your answers from the question booklet to the answer booklet. Therefore, the total test duration is 40 minutes. Reading. Reading test for general and academic categories is slightly different. Reading has 3 sections for both general and academic modules, rather categories. General, one or two texts in each section, and they have 40 questions. In academic, one long passage in each section, and 40 questions will be given, and you need to answer them, and questions in the order of difficulty. So the first passage text will be easier, and then subsequent will be a little tougher. So you need to get ready for that. Please write answers directly in the answer sheet in the reading test. Writing test is a bit different for general and academic categories. Writing test consists of 2 tasks, friends, 20 minutes. First task is 20 minutes and second task 40 minutes, a total of 60 minutes. In the first task, the general training, there will be letter writing and an essay writing, and you need to answer your letter writing and essay writing individually in 150 words. And word count is important, and we'll observe the number of words. 150 words is a minimum requirement, and you can write little more than that. If you write less than that, you'll be penalized. In task 2, in academic writing test, you need to summarize a long text and write an essay, and that is for 250 words. Essay consists of you need to write an essay in 250 words. Again, you need to stick to the 250 words, and you should not write less than that. If you write less than 250 words, and you will be penalized, and so you can write probably 10-20% more, but not less than 250 words. In general category, 150 words. Letter writing in formal or informal style, they mention in the question, then based on that you can write. And summary writing based on image, summary writing in the academic category is predominantly based on an image, a text, chart, graph, or a diagram. Based on that, you will be asked to write a summary. Speaking test is predominantly a one-to-one conversation, or rather one-to-one interaction between examiner and candidate. It consists of 3 sections, and the conversation is being recorded. In the section 1, brief introduction, or rather interaction or self-introduction, followed by a short questions and answers based on the conversation. So in the section 2, examiner will give a topic to speak on for 1 to 2 minutes. Don't worry, you will be given 1 minute to prepare the particular topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare. And the section 3, discussion, where examiner asks you 5 to 6 questions based on the topic given in the section 2. Please relax and speak freely as much as possible and to achieve success. It's not very difficult, and definitely it's easy, and you need to be attentive and alert. How to prepare for IELTS? Start practice tests on IELTS or British Council websites, IELTS.org and BritishCouncil.in. IELTS section, you have plenty of test question papers and reading material to prepare for IELTS tests. British Council website has a list of books to prepare for IELTS. Please visit BritishCouncil.in, and you can explore and to prepare for the test. Official Cambridge Guide to IELTS is the best book and the most recommended by all experts. So try to procure. Official Guide to IELTS is the best book for preparation. IELTS free study material on internet and YouTube videos are available. Please watch some videos, and thanks to internet we have a lot of study material available. British Council has online preparation center on the British Council website, and please visit takeielts.britishcouncil.org/prepare IELTS and free IELTS online course. You will find plenty of material and online mock tests, and you should take them to prepare effectively for the IELTS. And choose test centers on IELTS or British Council IDP sites, and apply for that 1 month ahead. You may visit your nearest British Council or IDP centers in person also to apply, Once you take the IELTS test, you will get results as test reports by 13 days, after 13 days of the test. Please keep the test report safely and no replacement will be given. And sample tests on IELTS and British Council are available on the British Council website to practice on time-bound manner. It's very important that you need to do a practice on time-bound manner because the examination is being done on a time-bound manner in 2 hours 55 minutes. I'm sure you can do well and wish you all the best for your IELTS test.